How do you run an open house that actually creates clients in a slower market? In a slower market, a lot of agents ask me the same question. Are open houses even worth it anymore? The short answer is absolutely, only if you're strategic about them and have value to add to everyone walking through the door. A few years ago, open houses were simple. Put up signs, unlock the door, wait for traffic, and hope someone fell in love with the house that you were hosting and write an offer on it. That worked when buyers were moving fast and inventory was tight. But in today's market, buyers are cautious, selective, and they're taking their time. Fewer people are coming through open houses just for fun. Most of them are gathering information, testing the market, or quietly looking for that agent they can trust. That means an open house is no longer about selling the home that day. It's about creating conversations and positioning yourself as the best person to help them if they're looking to buy or sell. So if you're hosting open houses the same way you did a few years ago, you're missing the real opportunity. If you want your open houses to actually turn into future clients, here are a few things to keep in mind. Number one, shift the goal from selling the house to serving the visitor. The reality is most people who walk into an open house are not going to buy it. Odds are only 1 in 10 that the open house you host is the right house for that person walking through the door. Why? Sometimes it's because they're a buyer very early in their search. Sometimes it's because the house doesn't fit them. Sometimes it's because they're neighbors. Sometimes they already have an agent. If your only focus is selling the house you're holding open, people feel it and they shut down and you miss the bigger opportunity to serve them, those people that aren't buying that house. So to really maximize your opportunity to serve, you have to quickly figure out if they are a buyer or a neighbor, and if they are a buyer, where they are in the process. You need to be able to think on your feet and do 3 things really well. Number 1, ask better questions. Are you from the neighborhood? Where in the neighborhood? Also, understand where they are in the process. How long have you been looking? Have you written any offers? Third is share stories of what's happening with the market with your recent clients and offer them insight they can't get online. When visitors feel informed with inside information instead of sold to, those conversations last longer and trust forms naturally. Number 2, use open house to demonstrate your marketing skills, listing expertise, and market knowledge, not salesmanship. Today's buyers are researching everything. They already know the basics before they walk in the door. So don't tell them the bed, bath, and square footage. They already know that. What they want is context. What's the neighborhood like? What updates have the sellers done? What are the schools like? And what else would they not likely find online? An impressive way to do that is with storyboards that highlight all the great things in the community and how close or how far they are. Also consider before and after renovation images. These are especially great conversation starters for neighbors who often come in looking for design ideas. These things enable you to quietly showcase what you do differently than anyone else in the market. And number 3, create a clear, natural next step after the open house. One of the biggest mistakes agents make is letting good conversations end at the front door. If someone enjoyed talking with you but leaves without a next step, the momentum's gone. A strong open house always leads somewhere. That might be a short follow-up conversation about their timeline, an invite to a local market update, or a quick strategy call about buying and selling in today's market. The key is that the next step feels helpful, not pushy. When the conversations at the open house feel valuable, people are far more open to continuing the conversation. If you're hosting open houses and not seeing any real results, you've got the wrong approach. To stop wasting weekends handing out flyers and start adding real opportunities to your pipeline, request our playbook on the ultimate open house. It outlines our 3-step formula from pre-marketing, on how to capture leads at the open house, and most importantly, how to follow up and turn those names and numbers into appointments. To get a copy of our Ultimate Open House Guide, click the link below or schedule a one-on-one strategy session. I'm always happy to help. And if this was helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll share practical strategies for agents navigating today's market every week.